Well, hello man cavers, we are back. And what are we doing today? Well, we are going to replace the mica washers in this igniter on the Amanco. As you can see, I have fibre washers on there which I put on as a temporary fix. But if we look on the bench at our old fibre washers, I have turned up in the post today in a jiffy bag. I have a new packet of fibre washers. Here they are. Look at all them. Not fibre washers, mica washers. Now I was too impatient to wait the ones from America. Believe it or not, these were sold by a supplier of paraffin heating bits. There was a company had a new old stock supply of paraffin heating bits. So I ordered some. And they have turned up. Let's put that back in there. So we're going to use these mica washers, paraffin heaters, believe it or not. These are 1/2 inch by 1/4 inch by 3/4. Now I don't know whether these are 3/4, whether these are a shade too big, I don't know. If they are, we have a workaround. But there you go. Right, let's get the igniter out and get it rebuilt. Roll the credits. Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. Here we go. Slacking. One. This one. That's two. Take the wire out. So I've had this igniter out now quite a few times. So it's very straightforward to get out. Be interesting now. I've had 3 days running this engine. When we was at Stradset Rally, she ran flawlessly for 3 days. So it'll be interesting to see what condition this igniter's in after 3 days running. Sooty as hell, I think. Rather sooty. But here it is. Let's get it on the bench. Right, we are here. Here's our igniter. Let me just check you're in frame. We'll zoom out a little bit. There you go, just in case I move. So we need to take the centre out again. And if I remember rightly, that does come out quite easy. I've got to take my R-clip out that I put in. This lot needs to come off. There you go. Now that'll allow me to get to that. So we can now there we go. We can now get this nut off and get all them old washers out, because what I did, I originally rebuilt this with the fibre washers, but I thought they'd burn out, so I actually got the best of the old mica washers, put on the inside, and on the outside I just put fibre ones, just to you know, give us the best chance possible. There we are. I am going to get this igniter professionally rebuilt. See, there's the best of the old mica washers, what we found. It was running fine on these, but we're going to change them. You know, we are going to change them. So, let me get all these old ones out. Now we want to see, I have a sneaky feeling these new ones are a shade too big. But we will see. Number one, will they fit over the igniter? They should do. Yeah, they're the right size there. Do they fit in this hole? Not quite. Oh, there's more washers in here, look. There you go. Look at all them little sods, look. But they don't quite fit. They're a shade too big. I reckon these are 5/8, not 3/4. But I have a workaround. So what we're going to do is, I have a nut. We're going to put a couple of the original mica washers on the bottom of this bolt here, look. Now, Luke, then we'll put all our new ones on here like so. And I'm guessing some of you guys are going to guess exactly what we're going to do. They all fit, that's the right size bolt. We'll put a few more of these on here. The old ones. A couple of washers. There we go. Then we'll put our nut back on. And we'll just put this nut all the way down here. And give them a little tighten up. And I'm sure you guys have figured out exactly what I'm going to do here. So make sure they're all aligned. Which they are. Excellent. There we go. So we've now got our nut tightened. All them mica washers in there. Let me centralise this metal washer I put in. There we are. And then I'm sure you've guessed exactly what I'm going to do here. There we go. So all our new mica washers are jammed inside this here nut and bolt. Put this in a drill. Spin him on a bit of coarse sandpaper. And that'll just take all them down. Right, here we go. We have a bit of sandpaper. These things in a drill. Let's get them down a bit. We're just going to take a little bit off them. Not much. And there you go, I can see they have gone down to the size of the originals. So let's disassemble this, take them off, see if they now fit in the igniter. Now for those of you that are saying this is a bodge, no, it really isn't. You know, when you're looking at something 110 years old, sometimes you have to get the closest thing and work with it to make it fit, guys. Yes, I have got the proper ones coming from America, but I'll still keep them. I'll just put them in the drawer for next time, because I do have another Amanco coming, and we'll probably have to rebuild the igniter on that one as well. So we'll have the washers for that. But we have got plenty of these. So let me pull this little lot off. All right, let's take these off the end here. That's one of the old ones. There you go. Let's try these in now. If they don't fit, we'll take a bit more off. Nope, they want a little bit more off. We'll do this again until they fit. Right, guys. We've gone back in, took a bit more off. Let's see if these will now go in where the igniter is. Perfect, look. There you go. We have new mica washers to go in the igniter. So we need to put some for a start on the outside. So we need to put some over here and see how many of these we actually need on the inside of that. I would say we've got about the right amount there. We're on the points. Where are we? There. Where are you? There you are. So we're in this far. I think we need one more for luck, because they will squash down a bit. So we'll put one more in here. Put 2 more on, there you go. So we've got that many mica washers. Let me wire brush this stuff up first, so we're not putting this all together sooty and dirty. Let's just give this all a little wire brush up. There we go. Get all that soot and rubbish off, because we are quite sooty where she's had a little run. There you go. And we'll also clean in them holes. We'll clean in them holes where it was. There we are. So I can give it a little bit of cleaner in there. A little scrub up with my little wire brush. Now I'll just clean that hole out. Same this side. There we go. Give her a wipe off with your cleanest dirty rag. Like I say, these old engines, guys, these were designed for a farm fix, do you know what I mean? They were actually designed, and farmers did all kinds of hillbilly repairs. What we're doing here is actually, would be classed as a very good repair. So we'll get the washers we had put aside, put them on, pull this igniter back, get him in. There we go. Oh yeah, we're about lined up there. The points are about lined up. I hope you can see this. Them points are right lined up. So we want some more. Take them straight off our spindle. Yes, I have removed the old knackered ones. Put a few more in this side. Not the whole nut. I think we want another one. Because them old ones, what came out, they had so badly delaminated. There we go, we're about right, look. Yeah, we're about right. You got to leave them a little bit proud. So when you put your copper piece on, your copper piece, where are we? There you are. Your copper piece don't earth again the body. So we'll put one more on. Because by the time that's nipped down, they'll probably squash a little. I hope you can see what I'm doing here, guys. There we are. Now we can get this igniter bolted back up. And once he's bolted up, we can get him back on the engine. And then, shall we, for shits and giggles, see if she starts? Make sure my bush fix works. Oh, I think that's what we've got to do, isn't it? Now, you don't have to over tighten these and go hooga-doogas. Nah, they just want a little nip. Because you want to be able to move this a little. So you can move it in and out of your wire. So don't go giving it 10 hooga-doogas that don't need it. There you go, that's enough. Now, if you notice, we've got a little gap in the back here now. So that's not touching. So this copper piece is not going to earth on this body. So we'll just put our spring catch back on. Put the spring back in the hole. And then this piece here, we have to twist that round. I know there's meant to be a split pin in there. But until we get this running perfectly fine, we're going to put an R-clip in. So just put the R-clip round the spring. Over the hole. And you can work him in there like that. He says, there you go. There you go. So this is under tension, like so. There you go. Now we can put this igniter back in. See if she's going to go. Right, let's get this igniter back in. There is a good gasket on here. Don't panic. So I want to put him this way up. Because what you got to remember is you've got to be able to move this brass piece Why ain't this nut going on here? Let's try it on this side. No, that's going on. But I haven't damaged the thread. Oh no. There you go. So we can get this on. Tell you what I'll do while we're doing this, I'm going to turn the petrol on so I've got a bit of chance to fill that carb up. That does take a couple of minutes. There you go. So we've just turned the fuel on, guys. And then I think we'll drag her outside and see if she starts and runs. I mean, she should do. There's also a little bit of maintenance we've got to do on now, and I need to refill the greases. So I think we'll probably do that. There we go, that's one done. That's two done. So you don't have to do it up 10 ooga doogas. So you need to about move this little brass piece so we can get our wire back in. Check it still flicks. Give her a little choo. There you go. Does she flick? She does. Right, I think we can get this outside and then we'll do the greasing points because they need repacking with grease, and then we'll go from there. Right guys, we're outside. We're just going to go around some oiling points and oil everything. We have some little holes in the governors here. Whoop, I just spilled the oil can up. So you've got to go around all these little oiling points before we start. Turn our greases down. There's one on each big end, one on the con rod. Only give them about half a turn. And we've got a couple of oil points on the front here. There's a little one here in the front rocker. One in these valves. Are actually quite dry, so that's quite imperative you do these ones. Little holes in them valve springs, look, that goes through onto the valve stems. I like to put a little bit on the outside of the stem as well. There you go. There's a little bit in here in this igniter. Put a little bit on that striker bar. Whether you have to, I don't know, but I like to. A little bit here. On this side. There we go. A little bit in this pin here. So there's lots of little oiling points. Be an open crank. One drop in the magneto. There we are. And I don't think there's any more. We just got to fill our oiler up. So we'll just squeeze a bunch of oil in that. There we go. Open the oiler up. See how many drips we're getting. Whoops. I think you want about 4 drops a minute. One. 2. That'll be perfect. Right. I think now we might want a bit more petrol in the old girl. Let me put some petrol in because we still aren't dripping out of that carb. So I suspect the fuel level is a bit low. Oh crikey, yeah. You got to remember guys, there isn't an awful lot of gravity pressure here. And when you consider your fuel outlet is actually, it actually starts picking the petrol up about there, because the outlet is like here. So when you've only got a quarter of tank, it's in theory nearly out. And this capper's not that sort of secure, and I know on the drive home it sloshed a lot of petrol out. Right, I think we should have enough in there now and we can go for a fire up. of the 1914 Amanco. So the fuel's on. Oh, she's now dripping petrol out the carb, look. When it drips petrol out the carb, I found the best way to do this is turn the petrol right off, so turn this needle right in, give it a swing. See away. And then turn it out. She's still running on that fuel. Right. Now turn her out to about number 5. There we go. See you. And there you are, guys. One rebuilt igniter, one happy man cave. And isn't she beautiful? Look at that. I'm not going to run her for long because we ain't got no water in there. But there we go. With our rebuilt igniter. With mica washers for paraffin heaters. We have probably 300 of them washers. So if any of you guys out there want some mica washers, what we'll do these igniters, let me know. Give me a bit of postage and I'll send you some. You just got to get them in a nut and bolt like I did on a bit of sandpaper and whittle them down a little. As you can see, they work a treat. And it's took me, what, 20 minutes? There we go. She's away. Running beautifully. Hitting every single time. It's not missing one hit, look. Yep, every time it goes to hit, it does fire. That is brilliant. Right, that's going to be it, guys. You've seen us do our little rebuild on the igniter and she's running again. And I'm sure she'll run for years like it. But Peter is I'm going to get Peter to do this igniter probably over the winter after the rally season. She'll get me through this season. Right, that's it, guys. We will see you next time. So it's bye-bye from me and bye-bye from 1914 Amanco Hired Man. Tell you what, I'll leave her running for a couple of minutes and I'll shut the hell up. go, guys. Let's shut her down. She ain't got no water in it, so I don't want to run her for long. Turn the petrol off. She'll strike about twice and then stop. She'll probably stop now. Oh, she's found a bit more fuel. She's still finding that fuel. Oh, she found a bit more. There you go. Love that engine.